What shapes us is not our personality, or it is not what we it is not the words we speak, it is not whatever our mind tells us. It is our habits, right? It is the moments in which we live. Our whole life is based upon habits and moments, and that is all. Whatever we think, whatever we do, whatever we say is all moments and habits, all wrapped up in the same concept. I have a habit of talking of these things because I also have a habit of trying to improve myself no matter what. I have a habit, I have lots of bad habits as well, that over time over time I learn how to solve, and I keep trying to implement more better and greater habits that will in turn create better and greater habits. So it's also a cycle. It's also a cycle. So I have to prove this to myself, that habits is what shape us in a more literal sense. These past couple of weeks, I came to the realization that we are what we eat. So I changed my diet, and over the past couple of days I said that I will stop eating sugar. Now I eat sugar, and ever since then I was doing great on my routines of maintaining a proper diet, maintaining proper timing. But since I ate that food containing sugar, everything kind of began to be a little bit unstable. Now, I don't really believe in the word little, because relative to itself, the littlest thing is alive. How to say, So, meaning the smallest habits could sometimes spiral into something much larger than it is once you keep repeating it. Once you keep adding repetitions to it. We exercise, we lift weights, we get bigger eventually. We everything after repetition becomes larger. So I don't want that to spiral into something larger, to say. So what I want to do now is implement a better system. Alright, I wanna try to, well, I'm going to implement a better system. Okay, the sugar has to go, like totally go. There's no way around it, right? The sugar makes it makes it makes you fidgety, you know. It's not natural. Sugar is a drug, right? Sugar is one of the worst habits you could have, right? So I want no part of it again, right? I'll still eat my fruits, my natural sugars, but the processed sugar, no part of it I want, no part. Alright, so with that being said, the problem that I had with my habits is that I wanted to basically be more consistent in what I'm doing, right? Now last week as compared to this week, last week I started out great and I went straight through, I would say, relatively good. But this week now I feel as if ever since I ran a marathon, I feel as if, like, you know, I'm not really feeling this week. I honestly think it's because I don't know, I didn't really get to rest properly this weekend, or last weekend, because after the marathon I had a couple of chores to do around the house. So so as I was saying with the inner the inner aspect of me, you know, like I didn't get to spend enough time in that place to really understand, you know, to get a balance to say, right? So I had to get more rest. That's one, and two, I have to cut out the sugar. And I truly believe after that is, yeah, right. I want to have more healthier habits. Right, I have healthy habits at the moment. Right now, I'm learning language, Spanish, Espanol. Right now, I'm reading, starting back to read half an hour a day of a book. You know, reading papers. I also trying to learn systems. You know, different systems, how your body functions, how everything, you know. I just trying to get curious, trying to be as curious as possible, you know. So yeah, yeah, right. My mind is made to be curious, to learn different things, because my mind is made for survival. You know, it's not made just to sit down, sit down and just doing nothing. You know, it's not made just to be entertained all the time. It's made to think and to work. You know, so this is why I have to learn things and improve every day. You know, because as I was saying in one of my live streams, this person you're seeing talking here is just a physical, and like within me there's a whole different world, you know. So there's a physical and then there's a shadow, as I was saying. Both exist. Right, when you the true immortal is a shadow. The shadow cannot die. No matter what, it cannot die. The physical could die. You know, it could die. But the shadow is the beyond that. You know, it goes beyond time, it goes beyond everything. So with that being said, I try to fix my habits bit by bit, and improve bit by bit. Right, with that being said, have a good night and good day, good night, good life, you know. I'll probably update this again. I'll update this again sometime. I don't know, whenever I feel like it, yes. If it continues in the right paths, I'll make a video this weekend. If not, I'll do the same, you know, it really matter. Yeah, till next time.